Did you know Jesus was not born in a stable surrounded by shepherds and guided by a star? According to the Urantia Book, the truth of his birth is far different, quieter, humbler, and yet more profound. Welcome to Tales of Urantia. This is the Chronicles of the Creator's Son, where we unfold, episode by episode, the untold story of Jesus as revealed in the Urantia Book. If you're new, don't forget to subscribe and follow the playlist to stay with us on this journey. The childhood home of Jesus in Nazareth was a simple one-room stone house with a flat roof and an adjoining shelter for animals. It was furnished with a low stone table, clay pots, stools, and woven mats for sleeping. Beside the house was a small oven and a hand mill where Mary baked bread, and young Jesus often fed the grain while she turned the grinder. Life was humble. Meals were shared around a single dish, lit in the evenings by a clay lamp fueled with olive oil. Joseph later built an addition that served as his carpenter shop by day and as sleeping space for the growing family by night. But then came Caesar Augustus's decree, a census to number the empire. Joseph, weary yet faithful, prepared to register in Bethlehem. Mary insisted on joining him despite her late pregnancy. And so, one morning in August 7 BC, the young couple set out from Nazareth. Mary rode on their donkey. Joseph walked beside her, both filled with hope and uncertainty. 3 days later, exhausted, they arrived in Bethlehem only to find every lodging full. Their only shelter was a carved-out storage room near the inn stables. There, on August 21st at noon, Mary gave birth. No angels descended in visible choirs, no shepherds gathered in adoration. Instead, in the most ordinary of circumstances, divinity entered humanity. The Creator Son of a universe, wrapped in cloths, laid in a manger. On the 8th day, he was circumcised and given his earthly name, Joshua or Jesus. Soon after, visitors arrived, not magi guided by a star, but priests from Mesopotamia, seekers of the light of life. They had been told by a teacher in their homeland that a child of divine promise would be born among the Jews. Guided by Zacharias, they found Mary and Joseph offering gifts and reverence to the infant Jesus. The famous Star of Bethlehem was a myth that grew later, inspired by real astronomical events, a rare triple conjunction of Jupiter and Saturn in Pisces that same year. But the truth is more beautiful. Jesus' birth needed no embellishment. Its power was in its simplicity. Weeks later, Joseph and Mary carried the child to Jerusalem's temple, where Simeon the singer and Anna the poetess recognized the infant as one chosen of God, proclaiming hymns of redemption and light. Yet even then, Joseph and Mary remained uncertain, aware that their son was destined for greatness, but unsure of how. Meanwhile, Herod grew paranoid. Hearing whispers of a child called King of the Jews, he unleashed a massacre upon Bethlehem's infant boys. 16 were slain. But warned in time, Joseph and Mary fled under cover of night, carrying the child to safety in Alexandria, Egypt. There they lived quietly for 2 years, sheltered by relatives, while the storm of Herod's fury burned itself out. This is the hidden story, stripped of legends, yet filled with a deeper truth. The Son of God entered our world not in spectacle, but in vulnerability, depending entirely on the faith and courage of 2 ordinary parents. This is just one chapter in the greatest story ever told, the true life and mission of Jesus as revealed in the Urantia Book. You've been watching Chronicles of the Creator's Son, brought to you by Tales of Urantia. Subscribe now, explore the full playlist, and join us for the next episode. as we followed Jesus from infancy into the hidden years of his early childhood.